What's going on, everyone? Juicebags here, and welcome back to some Arknights. It is finally time to jump into the Mansfield Break rerun. Now, I know this is a rerun for many of you all. However, this will be a brand new experience for me, so anxious to jump in and see what's going on. So let's hop right on in and check it out. Let's see, so for this first map, we've got 3 lanes. I think I can just go with kind of one of my standard decks that I've been using, or standard loadouts. So we got 2 vanguards, 2 guards, 2 defenders, 2 medics, etc. Let's jump right on in and see what's going on here in Mansfield. This should be the place, right? No doubt about it. Taken after my own words. Neat, just gotta check. Silent, she really wanted to meet you here. This looks like a real-ass bar. In pretty lively shape, too. But nobody's home. True, the liquor is all laid out very tidily with an orderly ambiance to watch or to match. Let's get to drinking. Pretty bizarre. Should we head back, maybe? Not long till we gotta get going. No, whoever invited us knows about Anthony's jailbreak and that he's with us on top of... We'll be heading off tonight. Let me check over the miscellanies one more time. A message. I don't remember anyone in this city having my contact info. You've been doxxed. Wait, is this an internal band? Ms. Silence. Who are you? No one important. What's important is that I know you have Anthony, and you're the one who broke him out. Oh, we didn't get to see the actual breakout, huh? I don't know what you're talking about. No need to panic. Even if I can't prove it, you can rest assured that I'm no bad actor. Otherwise, I wouldn't go to the trouble of establishing contact with you on an inside wire. State your intentions. All I want is to invite you and Mayor the engineer out for a chat. I'll take that as a yes. Now the address is 123 South Main Street. On top of the fact that she sounded absolutely vile, hearing that as soon as I come in hurts me a little, you know? Who's it? Hiya! What up? I reserved the entire bar. It's just us 3, all alone here. I really wanted to chit-chat with you in a normal bar, but in the end, this isn't something we can just let everyone hear. So sorries. You're... Alright, let's all introduce ourselves. I'm the director of ecological... I'm not even going to try to pronounce that one. Mulesice? No clue. I remember you. Wowie, you know me. I'm blessed. My mentor once mentioned you. Alright, your turn now. Do you need to ask? Oh, there's a ritual to these things. Structural. Silence. Engineering. Lutra Workshop. Mayor. Or is it Meyer? I hear you're all with an organization called Rhodes Island now. How'd you get mixed up in this then? None of your business. Don't tell me you're behind all of this. I don't know. What do you think? No, likely not. Oh, you sure about that? If you could find us yourself, there's no reason you wouldn't know that Anthony has long since left Columbia. If you were the hand behind the curtain, a a priori, there's absolutely no reason to seek us out. True. If I'm the hidey hand, I should be running around headless right now, looking for Anthony, huh? But something tells me they won't lie down and take it, you know? Your bodyguards have any idea how tough they are. Don't worry yourself. You sure, huh? Worry I won't then. Silence. Time out. If she's not behind all this, then she's... It's not clear to me yet either. But you're linked to this case, and you want something out of us here. This is why you were Director Parvis's star pupil over in Structural. You're a real smarty. I love chatting it up with people like you. Don't change the subject, Director. Anthony left Columbia. His assassination has failed. Mayor and I are ordinary people who just so happen to have come to Columbia. What is it you could want from us, all told? Oh, relax a little. I'm ordinary too, just a researcher here. I pose no imminent threat to you. The booze in this bar's 4-star at least. Want to sit down and chat over some drinks? And oh, yes. Hey, you think we can? Silence? Oh, fine. I got things I want to know too. Sweet. Let me take a look then. I want this one. Oh, you've got a sharp eye. I like the Riesling a lot. Not too high proof, but the aroma can strong-arm you. I'm not actually that good with alcohol. Then let me recommend a fruit wine. Very low alcohol content, very friendly flavor. Really? I'll give it a shot then. Goody. What about you, Miss Silence? Plain hot water will be fine. Oh, Silence, come on, girl. Live a little. Oh, you come to a place like this and don't even want to try anything more fun? I'm not interested. Silence going all straight edge. Fine. All right, ladies, have a seat. Thank you. Whoa, this is actually really tasty. Glad you like it? Can we get to the topic at hand? We can. Down to business then. The way I see it, we both have questions, so we may as well trade answers. Of course, some questions will be off limits, but let's agree not to play any boring little word games, shall we? And in the interest of demonstrating my goodwill, I'll give you one free question before we start. Ask away. How did you find us? That's a pretty trivial first question. You sure? I thought you'd ask something more straight to the point. Please answer the question. All right. Whether or not you believe me and Hydebro's strike teams have nothing to do with each other. Hydebro, they're the company who moved against Anthony in this, right? Righty, you've got history with them. Probably don't need too much introduction. Hydebro, former building materials juggernaut in Bunker Hill City, once clashed head-to-head with the up-and-coming Simon Company. They were up-and-coming back then, huh? Yes, Simon Company originally was in the logistics business. By all accounts, the call was made to move into building supplies at a board meeting. The company was named after the family, and half its top-floor employees were related to the CEO, Smith Simon, including the person at the heart of this affair, Anthony Simon, his one and only son. The short story is, whether it was over or under the table, the two companies fought it out, and they fought hard. To the point of blood, some rumors even say. And in the end, one can say Simon Company lost. Ever since Hydebro has enjoyed a very real monopoly on construction supply commerce, in not just Bunker Hill, but surrounding cities as well. All correct. Gold star for you. Ultimately, you all come together in Ironforge City and shook them off. P.S. I've got to say, you did a beautiful job. But we didn't shake you off. Ah, too true. I see you're not denying you were in league with them. I feel like you've got your guess, honestly speaking. But I can tell you, I borrowed their communication channels for sure. Not like there's room to breathe. If I didn't do this, I'd probably end up the biggest loser out of this whole thing. So I think we can get into grilling each other now. One asks the other questions. You start. No, let's have you start, Director. Ooh, can I? I want to know what your game is here. Alrighty, what I want to know is... Miss Silence, how did your helper get in touch with Anthony and aid him in a successful jailbreak while in prison? I want a grasp on how that went down. That's all in the past. Why do you want to know about it? Because I don't get how this jailbreak happened at all. The only parts I understand are the beginning. Hydebro initiated this assassination plot. They'd been brewing forever against Anthony Simon, the last of the Simons, who was locked up in the Mansfield State Prison. And then the very end, where Anthony led a group that successfully escaped Mansfield and then met up with you two and made it out of Columbia. Ask for everything in between. Well, I had a chance to find out, but that's slipped away by now. Very sad about that. So I want to hear from you. Just what happened? This is not fair at all. Relax. I'm not here to try and get the whole thing in one single question. You can toss out your own questions when you see fit, and I'll do my best to answer. Of course, I might have other questions too, but probably not that many. Okay, being serious. We're only doing this I ask, you ask, because we still don't know each other that well. Who can say if once we become friends, we'll let all the beans spill? I do not intend to become your friend, and this is going to take an awful amount of time. Aren't you just ordinary people in Columbia right now? You're not in any sort of rush, are you? Of course, you're free to turn tail and leave, but first thing, I have no way to guarantee you'll actually make it out. Second thing, I have no idea how much you really know, but this is probably your one and only chance to pry intel out of me. Ecological Director, you really want to let that go? You're threatening me. I'm giving you the option. That's least likely to get you hurt, Researcher Silence. Damn. Fine, I see you want to know, no matter what, and we're in no rush at all. Hey, I know this story. Can I just be drawing up some plans on the side here? Go for it. Kafka, was that your assistant's name? Yes. Don't think I ever saw her name in any list of staff to do with you. She isn't a Rhine Lab employee. Rhine Lab will never hire her, and her interest in scientific research is roughly zero. So how do you know each other? We homies. But that's another story. All you need to know is she's a friend of mine. She's the one who helped me gather all my intel on the Simon family. Oh, she sounds like a real doer to me. And very loyal. Not many people would become a criminal and get thrown in prison for the sake of a friend, would they? I remunerated her appropriately. And she had her own goal in being imprisoned. Her own goal, according to her, she always wanted to experience true prison life. Just once. From her angle, my request must have seemed like I was paying her for it. What an oddball she is. Undoubtedly. I can't comprehend her sort of mentality, to say the least. She sought out a carpenter named Mina to pose as staff when entering the prison, and she got sent in herself as a convict. Is Mina that one Liberi in your team? She is. From the sound of it, she was a total third party. Why do you yank her into this? I'm not too sure either. All Kafka said was that Mina once had Anthony's aid, and so would be willing to go inside to help me. The long and short of it is, she accepted my request and entered Mansfield State Prison. Hi. Royal Flush. Aha, staying on top. Damn it, lost again. Hey, Kafka, you're not cheating, are you? I would never cheat. Ain't anyone else's fault you're bad, see? Both Kafka's hands empty. How's she gonna cheat? Yeah, exactly. Not my business. You hold your cards so crappy I can see them. But who'da thunk it? First, I saw you as some weedy little brat. My shame. You're better than I thought. And you got word from my mama. You're a real friend, fair and square. Hey, how many times I gotta tell you? I'm already all grown up. Aha, truth. Ought to be calling you a lady. Woo-wee, Kafka, ma'am. Hey, you lot, break time's over. Back to work. Anyone slacking, you can kiss goodbye to your dinner. Yeah, whatever. You're just some jailer who made you king. What did you say? Speak up. I said, I said I need a toilet. Hold it in. Pinch it off, mister. These jailers have a real bad attitude. Hey, Kafka, seeing as you can get a thing or two, I'll give you some advice. Don't know where you muddled on outside, but in Mansfield, I'd say you'd better keep your tail between your legs, figuratively speaking. Why's that? You know well as me, this is a nomadic prison we're in. Times are it visits cities for supplies, maybe takes on a few new inmates. Otherwise, it roams around the wilderness and nobody gives a hoot. So in here, 2 and 2 can make fish. Only law is the jailer's law. I guess so. Hey, sort of a bright side though. Outside, it's just us infected. What don't get treated human. But once you're in here, you ain't treated human whoever you are. Bastards in A-Zone don't live any better than we do. I think of that, and I feel swell. A-Zone. Ah, right, you're fresh. People what ain't infected get cells at A-Zone, and us infected get in B-Zone. That's how we know them by anyway. A-Zone, B-Zone. Oh. Can't help but say, Kafka, you came in just the right time. Uh-huh. Today's the big event. You're in luck, making it. What's the event? You'll know damn soon. Sure. Speaking of, what's that room over there for? Looks like a factory line to me. Why is it split off from our side? No one in there. Where do you mean? Oh, that's C-Zone, Special Assembly Line. C-Zone? They're the ones living in that tower dead center of the place. That's what we call C-Zone. Scarce few there, but they've all made major messes. They'd pretty much be serving all their lives. They gotta work too, but it ain't gonna be with us. So that's where they do it. Oh, anyone in there called Anthony? Anthony? What's up? You know him? I wouldn't say we know each other. Just heard he was in here too. Where else is he gonna be? Hey, zip it. You about ready? It's starting. Damn, took long enough. What's happening? What's happening? We twins. We are too. Why do you all look like you're getting together? Kafka, you're new here. Don't try anything today. Save you getting hurt. Just grab some kind of something and hide. Here's a front row ticket to Mansfield's big regular fixture. Gang fighting. Oh yes. And off we go into the operation. MB1, the secret meeting. Where are we starting? Right here? Let's go like that. Not sure if it's going to come on the outside, but let's go there. Lots of assuming here. I mean, this is the first map. I'm assuming I could drop Silver and La Pluma right now and win, right? Let's try it. Let's go like that. We don't need no sticking heels. Or do we? The famous last words. Oh, yeah. GG's. First map, it's, you know, obviously expectations are not for any difficulty on map number 1. But there we go. Oh, we've got a closing story. Let's go ahead and move on in. Get your ass off the ground. Yeah, sleaze. Take that. Wait, whoa, whatever happened? Why are we duking it out? Thought I told you to go hide, Kafka. What are you over here for? Oh, God, I'm fine. Just tell me what's going on and make it slick. Ah, just take a look. Infected and non-infected don't see eye to eye most times, so we split into 2 sides and brawl it out. I mean, yeah, that happens for sure, but the jailers don't care. They're betting on it right now. Well, I want you to look at them careful. Flex tongue, sure do love a good inmate fight. Oh, yeah. We hit the jackpot with today's shift. Right you are. This is the moment. The only joy working in this hellhole. Get their asses, A-Zoner. I'm watching you. You see that? They're living it up like no one else here. Plus, the side that wins gets slightly better eats for the next while. So this is all their fun. What's stopping us from just not fighting? Not fighting? Kafka, you know how I got sammed up? Took the scruff of everyone who looked down on me, and I socked them. Hey, Kafka, I reckon all the places in the goddamn world, this is the only one where you can bust non-infected jaws. And the fuzz can't even be asked to slap you on the wrist. Beat someone to death? You got locked in for a while. Besides, if you're really gonna die, you're gonna die. Who lets that scare them in prison? Bah, I'm done. You get it. I'm gonna go back and make hay. You find somewhere to stay low. Ah, be yourself. You're looking down on Kafka, you know. But man, I guess the infected and the non-infected still live the same old clash in here. Not just living it, even ideas gone mutant, super mutant. I've seen a thing or two outside, but I've got to admit, if this ain't a first for me, if Silence was watching this, she'd be sick to the bone. But sorry, Silence, because I'm different. Haha. Messier the sitch gets, the more I like it. You fight your thing, and I'll go see what pies I can't get my fingers in. That gets me ready for the next bit. Youch! Who sneaked their leftovers out for a lunch, or a box lunch? Why is there a sock in here? I guess that's what you get in a real prison. Y'all do what you're meant to. Not finding anything I could really use, though. But drop dead, dirtbag. Drop dead yourself. Oh, they're going at it, and the long-timers here don't play fair either. They've been making all sorts of weapons on the down low. Come on, get madder, then drop something for me. I got a stray one here. Oh, nerds, that girl's in trouble. Maybe I ought to go help. Oh, damn. Oops. She was siding something up her sleeve. Looks like interesting, interesting. What's going on here? What is this, like the warden? Superintendent Barton, sir. The prisoners are fighting. And you're sitting there watching? You ain't stopping them? Oh, Superintendent, time's up. I don't give a hoot which way the time is. It's our duty as jailers to manage the prisoners. Yes, sir. Hey, you lot, Superintendent says it's time to quit. Colombian slang. Colombian dialect. Erg, I've said it before and I'll say it again. This is prison. Not your concerned battlefield. Y'all should be working proper, acting proper. Only way your moms, pops, and buds out there will see you a day sooner. You hear me? I'm telling you this for your own good. Here we go again. Wow, there's a couple marks on you. You alright? Right as rain, scratches. I got to smash in a few A-Zone dirtbags for the trouble. And it winds down like this every time. You mean Barton? Yeah, more or less. He's the jailer super. Always shows up at times like these. Puts on the vaudeville and hits the brakes. Then says some meaningful crap. Especially moments like now when the place is stopped over at a city. The warden's gone and he acts like he's lord of the prison. Dropped on his head as a kid. But it ain't every time this happens, I'll tell you that. Plenty of times it don't stop for nothing. I'd say most of the time, actually. Not that often it's over when over says, like today. But when it just won't end, you'll see Barton call in his safety. His what? Yep, there he is. Oh yeah. The Mountain. Anthony! Looks like you really do know him. I mean, I've only seen him all dressed up before. You ought to learn from Mr. Anthony's example here. He might be a prisoner, but he esteems rationality, and he does not make his first resort violence. In his downtime, he likes to read, write, listen to records. Mighty fine boy. You don't like Anthony? No. Don't get me wrong, Kafka. Ain't no one in this prison who'd cross Anthony. Usually, he's just like Barton said, good to other folks, but we all know he's the biggest, muscliest goddamn shot in this place. They say when he came into prison, first thing he did was go and beat every last guy in C-Zone into line. Damn right. And anyone else from C-Zone barely gets to meet us. But he's the real thing. Swell as a bell, A-Zone or B-Zone. Everyone falls in line with him. Yeah, I'm just barfing having to look at Barton. Listen to him. You think he's praising Anthony right now? He's mocking him. Anthony's the only guy he can't lift his head against. But he needs Anthony to wrangle us, so this is the only way he can do it. We are Mansfield State Prison. State Prison! We are a pilot penitentiary with special approval from the capital. We will serve as a shining example to the other states. We're a crowd of convicts. Example, your face. In short, I hope you can now reflect on yourselves. Reflect for my sake. Let's go, Anthony. You've got an hour of hitting the books today. So usually, you don't even see Anthony? Usually, I guess. Timetabling for the serious offenders is out of step with ours. And most of the time, they're just staying in the C-Zone. What, you want to see him? Mayhaps I do. I want to talk about something with him. Obviously, not something the jailers can know about. Don't worry, I gotcha. If you want to have a little heart-to-heart with him, it's not like you don't have a shot. And there we go. So the first episode of the Mansfield Break is complete. We got us a lovely little barrier there. And the new currency, or not new currency, but the currency for this event, factory steel. So we'll be wanting to buy that shop out. Speaking of, let's take a look at that shop. Let's see, the secret channel. We got Robin, headhunting permits, polymerization preps. Man, only 3 on these. I wish there was more. Water containers. We got some nice decorations. And the usual stuff. How's the LMD limits? Only 20. Oh, man. Only 100,000 LMD. I mean, that's alright. That's alright. We will do our best to buy this all out. But that will do it for this episode. So getting my way into Mansfield Break in Arknights. So thank you all for watching, and I will see ya next time around. Take it easy.